Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another review. Belle Collective. Can we talk about can we do this? Can we have a conversation about Belle Collective, please? The first thing I need y'all to do, aside from liking the video, is to rate this episode because I really do feel like Belle Collective and Real Housewives was both giving me basic, not that entertained. It was giving me, I guess, a 5 or 6. But I want y'all to rate the episode in the comments from like 10 being like the best, 5 giving mid, and then and then 1 being, so y'all let me know what y'all give it. I give it, I guess, mid, 5, 6, whatever, like, you feel what I'm saying? And yeah, I gotta do my Real Housewives review. So I'm going to hold on, y'all, because see my homegirl over here texting me and I'm trying to get her all the way together. Hold on. Period. I don't know what she's talking about. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Girl, when the text just come up on your laptop, it's like, well, let me wait a 1 minute, right? You wait right there. But anyway, let's talk about Belle Collective. Let's go ahead and get into what No, she did. No, she did not. Go shut up talking to me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here having a fool. That is so rude. That is so rude, girl. Hold on. Period. Girl. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That is so rude, my bad. But we over here having a debate. But anyway. Cliff and Leticia. Let's talk about it. Sorry, y'all. Cliff and Leticia. So y'all know they pretty much had Gucci celebration. It was a big celebration for So Gucci, and DICK's was brought the fuck out. Keep in mind this episode was called Dick with a hard K, respectful. All right, Dick respectful. Okay, is what it was giving. This episode, we know that Cliff was getting him a long, hard stare at this person's yang yang, and I was just sitting over there wondering what's the real reason you put Josh out. What is that really giving? Why did you put Josh out? Like, were you having some feelings on the inside or something like that? Like, what's the giving? But anywho, so Cliff and Tisha outside talking because Cliff decided he was going to be a hater. He was going to be jealous and he was going to go and tell Glenn what his wife was in there doing. And I just feel like that is so whack. That is so, that is so disgusting. That is so, I just think that was lame. Like, as much as I may not believe Letitia and them thing is real, whatever they got going on, Cliff, baby, you out of line. You out of line for doing that with your messy ass. Is given that you're not happy in your own relationship and you trying to make sure somebody else's relationship is miserable. And I really hate how you've been prying into other people's relationship, but not dealing with your own shit. Not opening up, telling the other folks what the hell you got going on. High key. Now, I will say, just because y'all be sharing too much, don't mean Cliff really got to tell you any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But he damn sure be overly opinionated about other people's stuff and not over there telling them what's going on with what he got going on. Okay, so it is what it is. So he tells her that Glenn loves her so much that he possessive. I said, bitch, what kind of shit is that? Don't love me that much that you get possessive over me. And I can't go over here. I can't do that. And when I got your last name, I need to be like this or I need to be like that. Or no, don't love me like that, baby. Don't do that. Okay. And I hate that he even told her some shit like that. And it's like, sir, the mind fucking that you use on your wife does not work on all women. And one day you're going to understand that. One day it's going to work for you. One day you're going to get it. But anywho, Leticia says he is possessive over Latrice, and he is. And then Cliff says his wife knows not to. He says his wife knows what line not to cross. What? What do you mean? Do she know what line not to cross? Child, honestly, I do believe, and this is just my personal opinion. This is not a fact. I'm not in their household. I don't know. But on the outside looking in, I do believe that Latrice is a battered woman, and ain't nobody changing my mind on that. I believe that everything that her dad put her mom through, she is now going through with Cliff. The only difference is I don't know if Latrice's daddy really provided like that. Like Cliff is providing, which is making it even more compelling for Miss Latrice to stay around as long as she is. Leticia says that she feels sorry for Latrice if she has to argue with Cliff on a regular basis. And I said, BITCH, you got some nerve, your damn self. You have your own nerve. Hello? To sit up there. Girl, I wouldn't even want to argue with Cliff nor Glenn ass on a regular basis. Hello? You over there talking that big talk like your relationship is better than what she got going on. Girl, it's both giving trash. For real, okay? She also says that she sees Cliff rubbing off on Glenn. No. Because I feel like when it comes to Willie, y'all men cannot rub off on Willie. Willie is secure in who he is as a man, in my personal opinion. So he's not going to sway when it comes to his relationship. I feel like your man, if he is allowing Cliff to sway him, that says more about your man than it says about Cliff. Okay, and you trying to make it seem like Cliff rubbing off on him, and that's a problem, and this, that, and the other. No, that's what your man want. That ain't Cliff ain't rubbing off on him. That's probably the stuff he been trying to get you to go along with. But now that he has a great example of a different couple, maybe he thinks you'll abide because this is the example. We're absolutely not. Both of y'all crazy as hell. Okay, you ain't Cliff. Matter of fact, all three of y'all. But before we leave this portion and move to a different part of the conversation, I want to pull up some photos that I took a screenshot. Let me find them. Please give me a second, of Latrice. Because when she was standing outside that house, she had some bruising on her body in my personal. And let me see if I can add all of these to the thing. First of all, I just realized I done moved the damn mic out the way. So I don't even know if y'all could even hear what the hell I was saying. Let me see. Here, Latrice has some bruising on her damn body. Okay. She has bruising here as well. If y'all look at her arm, just look at her arm. Look at her arm. This girl has bruising on her body. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Like, she has bruising on her arms. Like, if you look where her hand is, down a little above her elbow, you see like a bruise there. When you go to this photo here, look above her elbow, you see bruising there. You see it clear over here in the back. It looks like marks on both sides of her where a person like grabbed her up. And if you look near her shoulders, it looked like it could be a bit of bruising there as well. And it made me think that she was likely grabbed up and pushed against something. So I don't know if this is indeed like true or anything like that. I'm not accusing nobody of anything. I'm just acknowledging what it is that I'm seeing on the screen for me. Right? And this looks very weird. Not really weird. It looks how I think it looked like somebody grabs her up. And in all honesty, we have seen Cliff like grab her by her arm, escorting her out of the club or whatever like that. So I don't know, but it's like, girl, you like the grips on her arms, like it looked like somebody grabs her up and pushed her against something, you know. I don't know. Now granted, I do know that some people can have that type of bruising from like an illness or something. Maybe she has an illness that leads to those type of bruising. But girl, what is the going on over there? What is the going on over there, Latrice? I do not like it. I hate that for you so much. But girl, it's giving something different, and it's giving your daddy. Okay, but let's go ahead and keep going. Now, Cliff then tells Leticia she needs to step up and be the wife Glenn wants.
And she said, and he ain't got to step up and be the man that I want. And I'm like, girl, that is the main question that we trying to find out. Because Cliff, you act like you wasn't seeing your ass up there at the reunion when we was finding out whether or not a baby belonged to this man. And you know he be on some hoe shit. But you know, that's how the conservative men are. Let Miss Latrice tell him, my husband is so conservative. That's how they be. They definitely ride for their boys. So when she said that, when she was like, so he don't need to step up and be the man that I need him to be, Cliff just throws the conversation and says, well, don't no 15-inch DICK needs to be around no married woman. And it damn sure don't need to be around no married man either. While you over there staring it down, and because you didn't want to touch it, you tried to hype her up to touch it for you because you weren't gonna let Latrice touch it. And I just feel like that is just, I don't know. I just it just disgusts me. It just like y'all NIGGAs can go and be at strip clubs and do what you do, and probably even want your wife to come along to the strip club with you. Don't want her to respond, react, feel away, or anything. But when it comes to you, you could just show your ass. She shouldn't be insecure around other strippers or anything, but it's okay for you to be insecure, making her feel uncomfortable. I cannot. And Latrice, when I say you look a dog ass fool, dear heart, making up excuses for this man, you look a fucking fool. Okay, and it's sad. And I'll be glad when you come to that realization. I want you to get to your Portia Williams so bad. I want you to get to your Portia Williams, okay? Portia Williams was in this relationship with Cordell. She wouldn't do certain things because Cordell may not have liked it or whatever the case was with Cordell this, Cordell that. When she got the hell away from that man, she was able to go on and she was able to really blossom. And that's what the people want for you. Okay. Like, girl, that is what we want for you, all right? So anywho, Marie comes outside, and I'm not even understanding how we even got on the conversation of her arse and this hard rock booty that her ass got that she tried to convince everybody is real. Now I guess it's real because you suck fat from some place and put it in another place and you want to label that as real, but it's definitely not giving homegrown. Okay, and you're not gonna tell me none of that. Okay, it's not giving any of that, girl. I don't even know how we got on her booty. I was like, why is this even a thing? Akisha, you're giving uninterested this season. It's no disrespect. I really like you on this show for the most part. Loved you last season. I stood by you when the fans was like, I don't know about this lady, okay? For some reason, you're just not giving entertaining. To me, I know that you have a lot going on with Ferris Street, and I know you're trying to get your proposals and everything done, and I want that for you. I want that for you. Not so much as for you to sock it to Leticia, because Leticia really tried to be like you, girl. She like you came in and you are the example of what it is given she would want to be in my personal. But I want that for you because that's what you want. Okay. And it's about legacy, and that's what your family really stands on. So I really want that to happen for you. I hope if you can't get all the buildings you want, I hope you can get at least 2 of them. So I definitely want you to, make your staple over on Ferry Street, okay, and do the changes that you want. But it's just giving uninterested for real. She talks about doing a holiday party, so we're gonna see that at a later time. It's gonna be a play on their last name, which I think is super cute for the holidays, and they're gonna do a little something. All right, so she's gonna have like a mixer. It's not necessarily a party, but it's a mixer. It's a gathering. People come in and they learn like the history of Ferry Street, and also learn more history about her family. And I think that's hella dope for their grandkids and stuff. So you have a place to go, and you know where you came from. You may not be able to go years and years and decades or centuries back, but you got some place to start at. And I think that's pretty dope. Leticia and Latrice, they playing tennis, girl. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give Leticia A for effort, because Tisha knows she ain't trying to work out. Tisha said she gonna go get that lipo, bitch. I'm not finna get it. At least you being honest, okay? She didn't even want to drink the damn green smoothie, so at least she keeping it a buck, okay? And I can't be mad at that. Leticia decides to ask Latrice about her messed husband, and Latrice says Cliff is too conservative and he wasn't prepared because we haven't been to a party with a stripper. Girl, you sound stupid as fuck. It does not matter whether y'all have been or y'all have not. It seems like when Leticia was talking to you about your messy ass husband, you went into the conversation of him being conservative and y'all haven't been to a party or surrounding a stripper. What the fuck does that have to do with him making a call to her man? It seems like you were already setting up a play in my personal to come up with an excuse for your man looking at somebody else's DICK. Girl, and it pisses me. It pisses me because it makes me feel like I'm leaning more towards Marie. And I'm not trying to really agree with Marie, but Marie was she hitting the nail on the head. She hitting it like she wasn't doing good with Tambra, but some stuff I couldn't necessarily disagree with. But I don't know if anybody else caught that. Leticia trying to talk about your mess ass husband. And then you want to sit up there and bring up he's really conservative. We haven't really been to no parties with no strippers, this, that, and the other. Girl, Leticia really focused on what your husband did by calling her husband and being messy. But for you, it was given you wanted to go ahead and set up the play. So when the conversation comes up about him looking at a peen and stuff, you won't try and play it like he's really shocked. It's not like that all the time. We don't do this all the time type thing. Like, girl, do you? Do you not? I don't know, girl. I'm starting to question what really do be going on over there. What do y'all have going on? All right. Now, yeah, I said Latrice was trying her best, trying to have her man back. No matter, whatever Leticia said, Latrice was trying to have his back and not make him look like a fool on the show. Because obviously that was a conversation that Cliff had with Latrice about embarrassing him. He already checked her one time about that damn boy Josh. And then here it is. He like, you better always have my back. Whatever. And I just disagree with that. You don't get to come on TV, snatch me the hell up, thinking you finna embarrass me down to the cameras and whatever else, and then think that I'm supposed to just support you and have your back and not make you look like a fool on camera. Latrice, I hate to say this, baby, but as much as I want to believe that you created your business on your own and you stood on your own and it was your money and stuff like that, it makes me feel like how much of an investor is Cliff into your business that you feel like you could just take whatever. Because I feel like it's more than him just being your husband. I feel like he might funnel, money in other ways. And you don't want that stripped from beneath you. Like, it's something about it. And I ain't telling you to leave I don't want to tell you to leave your man, but I want to tell you to leave that motherfucker. Because it's not going nowhere. You married your daddy. And y'all relationship will never get any better. It will never get any better. That man got you right where he wants you. And that's just what it is. He got you thinking a certain way, like his way goes, and you just be sitting over there riding with it. And I can't. Like, I don't know. All that submissive ass, that's not me. I'm going to have what I have to say. And you're not going to sit up here. Now, I just can't do that. I don't see how y'all host. Anybody married to a man that gets to dictate and do this and do that and I don't give a fuck what he make, how much he make. You ain't finna come in and tell me a motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe because I just was raised with a lot of brothers or some shit. Like, I don't know. But it's like you just not at where we at in life today. I'm just not gonna put up with everybody. I just, girl, Latrice, get your Porsche on and get the hell away from this man. What else? So Leticia says, Latrice says, well, girl, I hear what you're saying. Tomato. I'm standing by my man. That's my man. And I'm going to stick beside him. Girl, looking stupid. And then Leticia tells her, well, at the end of the day, he was wrong. What he did was messy as hell. And he should have never called my husband being messy. And Leticia was right. Like, that's just what it is. She was right. And you just like, and you can at least acknowledge that how Cliff handled that was not the best way to handle that. But I guess you were afraid of what he probably gonna do when you get to the house. So you just gonna make sure that you ride with him based on whatever conversations y'all had. Yikes. I hate that. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all both sit up there looking like fools though, for a fool of men. Y'all both are sitting up there looking like fools. And unfortunately, Latrice, you look worse to me in this moment, and you look pitiful. That's what you look like. A pity fool. That's what you look like. And I'm embarrassed for you. Akisha talks with her sisters about Tambra not being the friend she thought she was going to be. That's when I put in all caps. Akisha is giving boring. And what's interesting is, Akisha, I wonder why you didn't have this conversation with the other Bells versus bringing all your sisters onto the show. And I see kind of how you trying to move. Like Akisha don't really get them a whole lot to go off on those ladies. It's like it gives she don't really trust them, so she don't really want to say a whole lot of things around them because they may take the conversation and run with it and tell somebody she said this and that. And I get that because Tamara kind of did that to you, but at the same time, I don't know. It was something about that sit down. I'm like, you couldn't have this conversation with Gucci and Marie and having all them over there and talk about it. I didn't understand the point of the sit down with the sisters, but anyway. Akisha husband and JJ go play pool. This was JJ's opportunity to let Willie know, hey, Glenn wants to be a rapper. And Cliff was over there snitching to Glenn that I had brought a stripper in and talking about how, Tisha was all up in the man's face when Tisha never went nowhere near the man, only for Cliff to be the main man up there looking at him like, what the hell? Like, you got more stairs in than the women. And shout out to JJ for keeping it a buck because that's exactly what we saw. JJ saw him over there staring at that man. Do you hear me? So, girl, that's what it's giving. Tamara and Leticia meet up. Leticia's very apologetic, but not convincing to me. Tamara lets her know that man is not her ex-fiance. Get that out y'all head. I need y'all to chill out with that. Leticia says that she wished she would have followed her first mind, which was to not even go along. Stop your lies. I feel like this was a plan that you put in play and Marie carried out. Cut it out. Leticia doesn't like that she don't know a lot about Tamara. And that's kind of where we get back to that conversation where I was like, why does Cliff not tell y'all tell y'all about his business? Now, I'll say this. One, Cliff don't really have to share nothing with y'all. That's one. But two, he be so opinionated about other people's stuff that you would think that you'll open up your relationship to be, discussed as well. However, with Tamara, I feel like Tamara ain't got to open up to you about a motherfucking thing. And she probably doesn't, Leticia, based on how you operate with other people. And if you think I will open up to you after you done sat up there and met with my ex and tried to flip the story and turn it against me as though what this man was saying was true, BITCH, I would never trust you in any capacity to share shit with you. If you thought I wasn't sharing shit with you before, I'm really not sharing shit with you now. So then what was we really doing? I know we filming a show, but just because you be open and always talking about your relationship and what's happening here and what's happening, that don't mean that lady got to share with you. She do not have to share that with you. That lady probably got certain friends for certain categories, and y'all clearly are the category where she films with y'all. She may not confide in y'all, but she filmed with y'all. And I don't feel like Tamara is required to share that shit with y'all. I don't think she's required to do that. That's just my opinion on that. Maybe you should keep some of your information to your damn self. Talking about some I don't know much about Tamara. She knows way more about me than I know about her. And all of this needs to stop. She needs to open up because, genuine people just want to love her. I just want to love her. Back, bitch. Back up off me. Back up off me, ma'am. Back up off me. Because that's stupid. And you full of shit in my personal. Because if you was genuinely about Tamara, you would have never met with that man in the first place. If you was genuinely about Tamara, you would have never let Marie bring that conversation to her. But now you want to flip it and say, I want her to open up more because, I want to genuinely love her. No, you want to genuinely be in her fucking business so y'all can have something to talk about and something to discuss. And Tamara don't give you whole shit to talk about because she already see y'all for who y'all are. And that's high key the same thing that Akisha doing as well. Okay. Anyway, but they cool for now. Tisha apologized again. Tamara did not want to accept that apology, but for the sake of moving forward and moving on, and girl, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We could go on about our business. And so Tamara tells her, listen, if it's anything you want to know, just ask. Just ask. Like, I don't be knowing what you want to know. Just ask. And that's what I like. That's me. I may not be forthcoming with just telling you stuff. That's just how I am. Like, I mean, what the hell you want? Like, it ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing really going on. Like, what you want to know? But if you ask me a question, I'll answer it. So be specific about what the hell you want to know. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, she asked her if she was pregnant. And Tamara said, girl, what? Girl, what? I'm like, yeah, she's pregnant. So congratulations to her. They get to Akisha's holiday mixer. Leticia arrives late on purpose, in my personal opinion. She tells Akisha about Cliff and then says how Cliff told Glenn some mess. Akisha had her back. Leticia and Cliff had a little rift, a little speak and spat. I think Cliff said something like, you know what it is, or I tell it like it is, or something. And then Marie put her spin on it, trying to be messy. And Marie, you are a messy bald-headed. Like, girl, I just can't. You're just so messy for me. You ain't got shit going on in your life but your mama being on drugs. And even that's not entertaining and no one cares. I hate to say it. What else? She's at some point of the later in the conversation, you can hear Marie talking to I think it could have been Gucci and Tisha talking about how Latrice is insecure. And I was like, I don't know if she insecure. Insecure about what exactly? Speak more on that so we know exactly what she insecure about. Then she goes on to say, when Latrice was leaving, yeah, they got to get the hell up out of here before he start acting up. And I say, now, BIT, I'm with you on that. I do believe that they ended up leaving so that he don't end up acting a fool, because it looked like he may have had him a little something to drink and stuff like that. And it's about time to go. So I was definitely here with Marie on that part. Okay, I was here with her on that part, but at the same time, it irritates me a little bit because Marie, you ain't got nothing else going on the way you be deep diving into these ladies' business. Go get you some business. Okay, go find you somebody else to go on a date with. Go figure that out. All right. But that's all I got. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on Belle Collective, honey. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.